So welcome again. This is part 3 of our lecture video tutorial. So in the last video, we talked about how you compute. How did we come up with this value 24 grams, which is the weight of water, for example number 1. Now the second thing that is asked for letter B is the percent moisture content. So what is the percentage of moisture content present in this piece, this 120 grams? Pila man ang iya nga M percent moisture. Ani nga kabugatan ng 120 grams. So that is what we will be trying to compute. Okay? Now, sama na ito na pag-compute. Go back sa imo nga sets of formulas. Remember nga atong bibiling ang percent moisture content. Asa man diri sa imong formula ang imong pwede makagamit ka. So, naka sa magtanaw sa number 3 o number 4. Okay? Now, imong kikitaon asa man ang available diri ng mga values. Una, M is equals to W, weight of water, over WO times 100. Kita nimo, may na ba ka value sa weight of water? Check, may na 24 grams. May na ba ka value sa WO or open dry weight? Check, may na 96 grams. Constant ang imo nga 100. So kani nga formula ang ato na gamiton. Again, sa number 3, kini nga first formula, kani ikaduha, pareha lang na i-derive lang ni nga ikaduha nga part diri sa formula if in case dili available ang weight of water. If ang available WM lang. Since na-compute na nato ang weight of water ang atong gamiton, kanina lang nga formula. Okay? Dili niya siya. Again, number 3, the same lang ni kani nga formula kung kana nga formula for determination of M. Okay? Use another paper. So, we use the number 3 formula, the determination of M. M is equals to weight of water over WO times 100. Okay? Okay naman na. So, okay naman na. So, we have weight of water. Again, there in na-compute na ito. We have the weight of water is equals to 24 grams. We have 24 grams over even dry weight is already given. We have 96 grams over 96 grams times 100. M is equals to cancel grams. So, naalang kita may nakita 24 divided by 96, we have 0.25 times 100. We have moisture content is equal to 25%. Now you have the answer for this one. Percent moisture content is equals to 25%. So, ano? So, basahin lang ang problem. As long as you analyze the problem really well, try to figure out what are these values, ano man ng mga values, and then go back sa imong sets of formulas. So, gadla, simple. Okay? Now, let's try another problem. So, again, let's have another problem. We have exercise, example number 2. Now, example of that. If the wood in example number 1 will be soaked in water and then had a weight of 140 grams. Calculate its mu MC. So natin number 2. The problem. So if the wood in example number 1 will be soaked in water and then had a weight of 140 grams, calculate its new percentage. If we go back sa atong example if we go back sa example number 1, may nakita apitong wood na nag-measure 2 by 2 by 50. Kabugaton 120 grams. That is based sa computation kanang 120 grams mo nang iyang kabugaton at 25% MC. Now kaning nakahoy gin-uwi na or ginpamara. May da siya bago nga weight which is 96 grams. Ibutang diri. So may da siya given. Based sa itong example number 1, na-compute nato na ang iyang siya given nga WO which is equal to 96 grams. O may da siya weight at 25 is equal to 120 grams. So, nanong W at 25 naman, yung hindi naman WM. Because, na-compute na natin ganina sa letter B ang kinig percent moisture content. So, ang kasunod na niya na ang kaning imong 120 grams mao na ang kabugaton sa imong kahoy at weight at 25%. Okay? The weight of the wood at 25% moisture content is equals to 120 grams. That is why, sa ating example number 2, surat kita, may kita, given nga WO or oven dry weight, which is 96 grams, and weight at 25% moisture content is equals to 120 grams. Now, sa example number 2, naitabuan ang imo kulong oven dry weight of wood, ginbabad na liwat sa tubig. Pagbabad niya, may ada bag-o nga timbang ang kahoy, which is 140 grams. Ang pakiana, calculate for its new percent MC. So, may dapat kita usa nga given, WM siya kay dili pa mo kita maaram ano siya nga percent moisture content. Okay? So, we have 140 grams. So, the required is M per percent MC. Pila naman ang iya nga bago nga percent MC. Okay? So, how do we compute for weight at particular moisture content? So, ang imong buhaton, kadto ka liwat, magbalik sa formula. Balikon nimo. Kaya ang atong gusto nga sabtan kay pila man ni siya nga pila ang iya nga MC. Okay? Ang required is pila ang MC. Dawan ka balik sa imong formula. Kita nimo ang imong nga mga given. Okay? You can use either kaning nga duha. So kung atong ikitaw ng atong number 3 formula, M is equals to weight of water over weight of wood times 100. Since ang atong given, wala kitay given nga weight of water, dili ni nato gamiton nga formula. Try ta din Okay? WM minus WO over WO times 100. Pwede. Okay, given ang imong WM, may nakita. Wag nga WM, kung may nakita, WO. Okay? Either you can use this formula or you can use this. This is the simplified version of the formula. Okay, you can cancel out WO times WO, may meron siyang 1. Pag diretso na siya minus 1. For simplicity, we use number 4 formula. Okay? We use number 4 formula. M is equal to WM over WO minus 1 times 100. Substitute the values. WM, bago na itong moisture content, that is 140 grams over WO is 96 grams minus 1 times 100. Okay? Follow ka mo? Next, continue. Tabuhan na. 140G divided by 96 naman. Cancel grams. Tabo, 140 divided by 96. We have 1.4583333. So round off to the nearest two decimal places. We have 1.46. 1.46 carry over 1 times 100. Again, your minus 1 is constant, 100 is constant. Now we have 1.46 minus 1. We have 0.46. 0.46 times 100. We have the new percent MC is equal to 0.46 times 100. That is 46%. So that's simple. Now you have the answer for this one. The new percent MC is 46%. Himani, kini nga WM, mahiman niya, kaning man 40 grams, that is the weight of that particular piece of wood at 46% MC. So, pwede na ni W, butang lang ni mo diri sa ubos para di ka mawara W46. Sabot ya, weight at 46% MC, okay, kina-compute naman na nato, is equals to 140 grams. So, sugad na ka-simple, tapos mag-follow ka sa formula. Again, the technique here is to always follow the formula. So, another last example, last example. Again, we have our last sample number 3 for percent content determination. Now we have a piece of wood weighs 450 grams at 65% moisture content. Calculate its weight after drying to 12% MC. Okay. Now, for example number 3, we have a piece of wood weighs 450 grams at 65% MC. So, ibutang na to kay given. So, our given, we have W at 65 is equals to 150 grams. And then calculate its weight after drying to 12% MC. Now, ato direct required, need to solve for weight. We have W at 12% is equals to D naman. Okay? Now, this problem may appear tricky. This is actually simple to solve once you become familiar in solving problems like this. You should notice that the given values are incomplete for any of the formulas discussed. But take note, you can be able to solve for another value that can be supplied to another formula. So, sa pasabutan ni. Now, because ang atong required is W12, manhi ka balik ng formula. Okay? Ang ato ni WM. Okay? Makita. So, kung imo nang gamiton ng formula, anong mahitabo? WM is equal to WO 1 plus M over 100. Now, when I first discussed to you about computation of formulas, computation of problems regarding moisture content, I said to you that you cannot compute for this one if you do not have a given at least duha na values. Okay? Ato ning